We're going to devote our energies to sports and gardening, all the cultural pursuits as far as they're concerned. In fact, we're going to put the goons to sleep. Meanwhile, we dig.
Greetings, this is Byrne, the Anadromist, and this is just a very quick update. I suppose many of you are still saying, Byrne, are you ever going to do How We Got Here number 12? And the answer is yes, and I'll tell you what the difficult part is. It's trying to figure out how to frame it. Because it's so close, I just know everyone's going to have opinions, and, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. But what I can do is frame it in such a way as that I include a lot, and yet don't get very deep, and then hit a few issues deeply. So that's how I'm looking at it, and I think I'm going to crack it probably within the week. Meanwhile, as many of you know, I'm doing this fundraiser, and I've thrown in money that I've received from some of you on PayPal, and my goal is $10,000, and essentially we're $409 away from that goal right now, which is incredible, and I'd like to thank a lot of you for helping me get there. Once I get that money, I'm not taking a nice vacation to, not that I would even want to go to the Bahamas or someplace, I'm not that kind of person, but I am going to be spending all of that money, all of it. Every dime will be spent on finding the permanent place and bringing all my stuff here, and so that is the whole point. I'm not trying to I won't make any profit out of it, and I'm sure I'll be putting in a scary bit more of my own money in the process. But as I have said to you before, once I get my library here and get settled in, you're going to see a difference in the kinds of content I make, because I will have access to so much more that I don't have now. The internet can only do so much. You need the real substantial, books. You need real record albums and stuff. This kind of pick and choose off the internet, it's deadly for wanting to understand anything, because it's not curated. It's like, yeah, you can go on YouTube right now and find millions of songs. Which ones? That's what's in here, but then again, I've done so much work already that I would like to share some of it with you. By the way, a few of you have donated to the GoFundMe, and you've given enough to get the audio extras that I have promised you would get. A couple of people have already gotten those. If you're one of those people who has, or even if you're one of the people who has donated in the past and never received certain things, let me know, and I will pass these things on to you. Let me know in the comments below, or I do not have access to, it's really funny, I don't have access to the GoFundMe information at all. And the reason I don't is because I can't access it here in Georgia. I have a friend in Alaska who does it for me. So that's why I've given no updates whatsoever. I tried to do it again today. Nothing happened. They just act like I don't even exist. And that's going through a VPN and everything. I have no idea what it means, but that's where it is. So, what do I want to say? Well, I want to tell you that I haven't forgotten about doing videos. It's just this thing has taken up so much work, and it really is a kind of a weird mental effort to get people to contribute. I've done this. I used to work at this NPR station in Alaska, KHNS, and for, I would say, at least 7 years there, I was in charge of the once-a-year fundraiser, and that would always drive me insane. But we would get tons of money, but and I'm applying some of the same techniques here, especially on Facebook. But I'll tell you, it's tiring. And now that we're only $400 away, I can safely say we're going to get it. Now, that's $400 by the total reckoning. If you go to the GoFundMe site right now, it'll say I'm more like I still have another 1,000 to go. And that's because I've thrown in about $800 from PayPal. Although if you want to help get that number to a nice even 10,000, hey, I'm not going to complain because I will certainly need it. But anyway, I do want to deeply thank all of you for helping me. And I will give you more of an update later, probably later in the month. But this has been draining in a weird sort of way. I mean, there was a point when we got to about 6,000, I was saying like, okay, maybe I can get, the permanent place and I'll have to wait several years to move my stuff. Now I'm feeling much better about moving my stuff this year, although there are all sorts of variables I don't know yet. Let's see, what else is there to give you an update on? I hope you're enjoying the Rookmaaker lectures. I just released the new one on art. If you haven't seen that, you really should. Even if you think, I'm not really into art, you should watch this anyway, period. And he will help you to understand why you're not into art. Let's see, what else? I do have, once I get this, How We Got Here number 12 out of my system, I still have number 13 to go, which is 2020. But I think I'm going to have the same problem with that. That is to say, it's too close, and although it's more of a very short time frame, I think it's going to be difficult as well to put it into one simple space. Although the narrative is easier. You have the virus, you have the rioting and protesting, you have the election, 1, 2, 3, and that's probably the main thing I'm going to do. So I might try to do that soon. But now I'm going to start looking at seriously at the tourism and reality series. But meanwhile, I will throw some other things your way, including more Rookmaaker annotations. I did that because it's easier for me to do him than to do my own thoughts at the moment, and it'll be a real load off my shoulders once I'm done with this fundraiser. Just because it's weird mental pressure. It's like I gotta get there. But again, thanks, and if you're just watching this for some reason and I don't know why a person who's just visiting the channel and has never seen anything before would be watching this, but if you are, hey, become a subscriber. If you contribute to the campaign or give more than $50 below here on PayPal, I will, you'll get some audio extras and such. But, okay, I'm done. I'm just rambling. I will see you very soon. This is Byrne from Tbilisi, Georgia, on a day when we've had lots of thunder and rain here. Saying, take care. I will see you soon. Swim against that stream, wherever it is.
A people without history is not redeemed from time. For history is a pattern of timeless moments.